You are the love of my life. Everything I have and everything I am is yours.
My 11-year-old Jordan, the other day, she said, "Dad, I didn't get you anything for Father's Day." I said, "Yes, you did." And she was like, "No, I didn't. I didn't get anything." And I said, "Yes, you did." She said, "What?" I said, "Just being you, just being here. That's all I need. That's all I want." What do Father's Day mean to myself? And I'm sorry, you guys, I'm a little scruffy here, man. I'm in here and I'm on the grill and I'm smoking ribs and chicken on this good Father's Day, man. And I forgot to, shave today. But at the end of the day, man, the question in the title is not only for me, it's for you guys out there. It's for you fathers out there who try your best to maintain under extenuating circumstances when it comes to the value of fathers. What do Father's Day mean to me? I think about before I was a father. It was all about myself, right? It was all about what I wanted to do, how I wanted to roll, how I wanted to move out here. And I remember being with my then wife, now an ex-wife, who's an amazing woman as well. Um, I remember being with her and she came in with a child, my oldest. She's 20, she's about to be 22 this year. And I met her when she was like 3 or 4. And I remember just being a stepdad and being proud of that. But I wanted my own. I did want my own, and we tried for like 6 months straight to have a baby, and it didn't work, right? So I just thought my sperm did not work. I was like, I guess I'm not gonna have any kids. But I was content on raising this pretty little girl right here, right? Erin. Shout out to her, man. She's doing her adulting thing right now. She's in a great relationship with a boy or a man. He's a man now. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, Ronaldo. I'm sorry. But yeah, man, I think I raised her right to, pick the right dude to mess with. And, I love them both. But at that time, I thought I couldn't have children. For some, no doctor told me this. We was just trying. And, when you're trying. And we just stopped trying after a while. We just said, if it happens, it happened. And damn near probably a month later, it happened. She brings me this pregnancy test and it's a positive, right? And y'all know what I did? I took off of work and I went to go buy me a 40 ounce. I swear to God, I went to go buy me a 40 ounce. I went in a room and I just contemplated this. This is something that I wanted. This is something that I was trying, but it's a reality now. And when she had that baby, she didn't have it vaginal. She had a C-section. And, I was one of the first people outside of the doctors to see my little girl, which she's in the shower right now, and she's 16 years old. But when I looked at that little girl, everything about me doing things just for me and me caring about just my life, it went out the window. Because I looked down and I seen this little girl and I said, I'm now responsible for a whole human being's life. When this little girl grows up, the things that I do, the decisions that I make is going to shape who she is. If I leave, anything can happen. If I stay, anything can happen. But if I stay, the most likely thing that will happen is that she will be a well-rounded, young, logical, and take accountability and, just have values and self-respect young woman. That's what this being here actually means. And she is that at 16 years old. She's quiet. She likes to be to herself. Me and her mother are introverts. I can be an outrovert. I can be outgoing, but I enjoy just spending time by myself, and that's what she likes. She has this little emo style that I love, and I love that she found her style. And I named her Duchess because my name is Dutch. And I didn't name her Dutch because I had a dog named Dutch, and I was going to think of the dog all the time. But I love that girl. And about 5 years later, we had another child. Her name is Jordan. And, that right there is my twin. And Jordan, she just graduated from elementary school. And this picture right here is just a couple of days ago. I had all my girls with me. Um, I really enjoy being a father. That's why I started this fatherhood channel, because I do feel I'm the best dad ever. And if you don't feel like you're the best dad ever, I think you need to get out of the game of fatherhood. But I just wanted to get up here and let you know what it means to me on this day. I don't need anything. I don't want anything, but if they give me anything, I'm all appreciative of it. My 11-year-old, Jordan, the other day, she said, "Dad, I didn't get you anything for Father's Day." I said, "Yes, you did." And she was like, "No, I didn't. I didn't get anything." And I said, "Yes, you did." She said, "What?" I said, "Just being you, just being here. That's all I need. That's all I want." And I want to tell all of you fathers out there, I know it's a stigma about, on Father's Day, we're just not really, thought of like that. But, you know, that's what this channel is for us to congregate here, talk about the complexities of fatherhood, and talk about the ups and downs, man. I love being a father, and I'm going to love being a father to the day I die. And I hope my children can literally see that in me. I'm closest with my youngest daughter right now. We got our wrestling thing going on. She loves wrestling. We're going to SummerSlam I'm going for the very first time, and she's going for the very first time. So she's experiencing something with me that I never experienced before. Even though we're gonna be all the way up there, those tickets are goddamn WWE. But anyway, I'm more close with her because, that's just my baby girl. But the one that I was telling you about, my biological Duchess, have a special relationship with her because she's my first biological born child. And, as they get older, they want to move away from you. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Your girls, they're gonna be your girls from 1 to probably about 15. And then they're gonna get, just seclude themselves and not want to, talk and all of that. But they're gonna come back around, man. Because they're figuring out life right now. They're developing friendships. They're developing heartbreak, and they're exploring life. And everything that you're telling them is going one ear out the other because they think that you were born yesterday or something. I don't know. But I have all girls, and I'm probably going to go through it with Jordan. I don't know, man. I think me and her going to be tight. I don't know. We going to see. But at the end of the day, man, shout out to all the fathers out there on this very special day. Shout out to my father out there. He's an amazing man. And shout out to all of the fathers who understand what their role is. Because at the end of the day, you have to be there. Just like I said, I could have rolled out. I could have did anything. But at the end of the day, I stayed. And the most likely thing did happen. If you guys are finding my channel for the very first time, please make sure that you go down in the description box, or some videos just popped up on the screen to get more in depth in the channel. And if you are back, I appreciate you, man. I will catch you guys on the next episode. And happy Father's Day. Peace. I'm out.